Ever walk into a situation where a seemingly perfect job goes south? You've presented a stellar estimate, the customer seemed convinced, and then crickets. No reply, no go ahead, just radio silence. It happens to the best of us. But what do you do with a sold estimate that's clearly going nowhere? Welcome to the world of unselling in ServiceTitan. Today, we'll tackle the art of gracefully removing a job from your pipeline and explore the best practices for keeping things smooth. Now, before we dive in, let's be clear. Unselling isn't about admitting defeat. It's about being proactive and efficient. A clogged estimate pipeline can lead to missed opportunities and skewed sales metrics. Knowing when and how to unsell helps you focus on jobs with a higher chance of closing, ultimately boosting your sales win rate. So, when do you know it's time to unsell a job? Here are some red flags. The ghost act. You've sent multiple follow-up emails and calls, but the customer has vanished into thin air. This indicates a lack of interest, and keeping the estimate marked as sold just clutters your system. Change of heart. The customer throws you a curveball. Maybe they found a cheaper option, decided to DIY, or their situation changed. Acknowledge their decision and unsell the job to free up your schedule. Scope creep gone wild. Remember that estimate you quoted for a simple repair? Now the customer wants a full-blown renovation. Instead of constantly revising the estimate, unsell it, create a new one reflecting the revised scope, and start fresh. Alright, you've identified an unsellable job. Now how do you remove it from the ServiceTitan abyss? There are two main scenarios. Jobs that haven't been booked and jobs already booked as appointments. Let's tackle the unbooked jobs first. Here's a simple 3-step process. Navigate to follow-up sold estimates. This pulls up a list of all your sold estimates. Find the unfortunate soul you need to unsell. Click on the estimate to open it. Look for the opportunity field. It usually displays an opportunity number. Click on that number. This opens a new window with details of the overall opportunity, which might include multiple estimates. Find the estimate you want to unsell. Look for the status field next to the estimate. Click the drop-down menu and select Unsell. Voila! Your estimate is unsold and removed from the sold category. But what if the estimate was already booked as a job? Things get slightly trickier. Here's what you need to do. Go to the job details page. Before unselling, make sure to remove any tasks associated with the sold estimate from the job invoice. This ensures you're not accidentally trying to charge for unapproved work. Follow steps 2 to 4 from the unbooked job process. Now, there's a slight wrinkle. Unselling a booked job detaches the estimate from the job, but the job itself might still be on your schedule. You'll need to decide what to do with the empty job slot. Here are your options. Delete the job altogether if it's no longer relevant. Convert it to a different type of job if the customer has a new request. Pro tip alert. Sometimes unselling an estimate doesn't mean the end of the road. If the customer expressed interest in a different scope of work, you can use the duplicate function to create a new estimate based on their revised needs. This saves you time recreating everything from scratch. Remember, clear communication is key when unselling a job. A quick email to the customer explaining the situation and offering further assistance can leave a positive impression, even if they ultimately decide to go elsewhere. That, my friends, is the magic of unselling in ServiceTitan. It's a valuable tool for keeping your pipeline clean, focusing on high-potential jobs, and maintaining a professional relationship with your customers. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep those ServiceTitan pipelines flowing smoothly.